how to prepare and use the codan PVB transducer sets. So this one is actually for arterial line. Just to open it. So this is specifically made for neonates. It has a smaller bore and shorter extension tubing. So primarily it can be used for the syringe pumps, because for adult it's with the bag, pressure bag. So just to assemble the things, of course, you prime the sets as any usual solution. Settings for the syringe pump would be, the lowest, I think 0.5 ml per hour, and prime the line as in case. So I don't know if you want to prime it with a syringe or something. So we can actually assemble through the contact board. This is a double contact board, usually used for adults, but we can also use this. So if you're gonna use, I can supply a single one only. So whatever is connected, like this one is P1, connect it to the P1 port. Then this one goes to the reservoir. I'll explain later how the reservoir works. Okay, so we prime the line. I don't know if...
She will prime the line.
Yes. Pause.
So this is the transducer?
This is the pressure transducer. It has a microchip inside to...
But this will be above the level of the baby in this
Yes, yeah, just to... I can put it in the level of the baby.
Oh, so you have to put it in the level of
Yeah,
the
you can... Yeah, you can adjust as per measurements.
But you cannot put it at the bed of the baby.
Whatever is suitable for you guys. You can also put it bedside.
Okay.
So it depends on your practice. So this one has been existing in Saudi German for some time now for the adult. I see it in Dubai, Saudi German, in Sharjah also existing. Okay, so you prime the line. First, this line. So we close it, patient.
So what is the distance between the patient and the transducer?
Actually, it depends. This actually is, what call this? 120 cm.
Yeah, that's too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's too long for a newborn.
No, for this side. Let me just double check
Yeah.
this text because neonates.
Yeah, so what do if we can do this, take this one out and connect without this, connect this directly to that.
Yes, but this one is for arterial. I'll show you later
Okay.
for but
Okay, sir. I prime already.
okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's open from here.
Yeah. Prime it. Then we prime this line.
Yeah.
Prime this line. Okay, priming. This is flush mode. Flush. Sige, one push. Push, please. That line is flush. Okay, so already flushed. Then we can put it in monitoring position. We can do the zeroing. Then we proceed the insertion to the patient. Okay, so it would read like any other transducers. Only the difference with this transducer, it's a closed system. If you're going arterial blood sampling,
Okay, from where you take the sample of art blood?
you can take it here. May you have syringe just to show you how to do it. So there's two types of transducers. This is open system and a closed system. For open system, you have to get blood with saline, throw it, then get the arterial blood. So for this one, it's a closed system. So the short procedure is to put in flush position. This is a reservoir, so negative pressure would go through this line. So for neonates, just a small turn would do. Because for adults, you have to turn at least, this is 3 cc. So we don't need that much. So one turn or whatever you see, it's possible. So blood with saline would pass through this part. We close it. So we have access now to pure ABG. Okay, now, So we push and turn any kind of syringe.
So
lower
how,
slit
how
or-
you sorry how you remove the contamination? The contamination of blood? The blood
Blood with
contaminated
saline.
with saline, yeah?
Yeah, actually, again, flush position, you could see the movement. You see the movement, blood with saline will pass through this part.
Mm-hmm.
Then we close it. So now there's no way we can have the
Oh, okay.
arterial 100% ABG.
Oh, okay. So if we don't want this, we connect this directly to this or no?
You can also, we have, but
Because that will be too long for a newborn. Have you used it in a newborn baby?
DHA is using this one for this same setup.
In
Dubai
newborn.
Hospital and the Latifa Hospital.
In newborn.
NICU department.
Are you sure it will give you correct measurement? Because I
Ah,
don't use it in this way.
Yes, you can also have a different, without this arterial line.
So this one cannot be at the bedside, and we remove this one. We cannot, or we can.
Actually,
So if we take this out,
it's
take
also possible, but now you don't have to
'Cause
use.
that-
You can use this one.
that might give you wrong measurement. I don't know. I never use it in this way. This has to be very close to the baby.
Mhm.
Ms. Ran,
For this
are you with me? Are you
yeah,
with me?
but for the IBP is new for me. Okay, I will ask Anjana because she used for this one.
I've
this
used
is
it.
the correct?
I used it for 20 years,
Mm.
so I know what
I
I'm
mean
talking.
the setup for this one is
Well, the problem here is
Same.
this is very long.
yeah, but it's
And this
long
is
for the
another
baby.
one.
It's long.
It is long. So what we do is
We don't
remove.
have shorter catheters. I mean,
Actually,
it's
the
just a
manufacturer has done they will not do the setup if it's not going to read correctly. They would definitely
Uh-huh.
mislead advice.
But definitely this, even if it's there, Sister Ann, it has to be at the level of the baby.
Of course, yeah. With
So if
the
it's above
heart of the baby.
or below the heart, it will not work.
okay. So it means yani, it depends on the should be only put on the
Like for
level
example,
of
the
the baby.
bed.
At the level of the bed.
Yeah.
So that's one. Second, my concern is this too long.
Yeah.
From here, from here is too long. So I don't know if we can put this at the bed, not with this, and make this very short. So we can control the pressure from here by another syringe. However, they created this negative pressure. So you can do it same by syringe and aspirate
Same,
as
same, yeah.
we do in the arterial
So
line.
yani,
We can remove, take it out.
but the sensory, doctor.
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah. Because we
Yeah.
remove the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So once we remove from
Because it's
here, we
zeroing,
don't
yeah.
have reading.
Actually,
So when you zero it, you have to open it for air.
yeah, correct.
From here you put it for air, right? Or where you open it for air?
For zeroing, Dr.
Yeah.
Ewing, for zeroing, you just close, for example, close the patient side.
Yeah.
Then you can press the zeroing.
Okay.
Then it would set up the correct level for blood pressure monitoring.
Oh, if you have two. Zero and
And then,
check electrode. That's all. You should
Then
see
you
the
can-
wave.
Yeah, you can see the wave. You can push also if you want.
but
You can
it's
open it. Yeah, it's closed. It has
but
level.
it's close in the patient's
Ah, yeah,
side.
sorry.
Mhm.
Okay. So, okay, see. I can put some pressure also
It won't work unless we check it on the
to the
patient.
patient, yes. Correct. So that would be the blood sampling also.
Mm.
So in the blood sampling, we will off
This
from here,
Open,
right?
first flush position,
Okay, flush.
then the
It's
reservoir,
there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then close it from this side.
From
And
where?
take sample.
Here.
Then
Okay,
take sample.
and then this is the patient port. This is the port where
Yeah.
we can take the blood.
Needle free port, yeah. So that you have to use a lower sleeve, lower lock syringe. Sorry. Aspirate whatever is needed. Close it first before pulling out the syringe.
Okay.
Then we give back the blood with saline. So
And the other
close
way.
it, yeah, close it.
Okay.
Then you would see blood with saline would go back to the patient.
Mm.
Flush it if needs be.
Where we will
Flush.
just like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flush it. Then put it in monitoring position. So just for blood sampling, that's really it.
By the way, sir, how long is this one? How many centimeter? I
I'll-
think it's 100. More than 150.
120 to be
120?
exact. And 15.
And this one, how long this one?
This one I have to check because I'm used to the adult ones.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
This
I'll give you the correct.
one is we can attach here, right?
Yes, yes.
This is the solution.
Set the syringe pump at a 0.5 cc per the lowest possible, just to fill up the vessel.
So, sorry, Ms. Nan, I want to. So this is the sensor, huh?
This
Yes,
the-
doctor.
This is pressure 1 and pressure 2.
Yeah, you just
And it will appear here. So this is for the artery and this is for the vein, if you want to.
if we want.
Yeah.
Doctor.
And this is for the suctioning. So
For the
you turn,
reservoir, yeah.
reservoir, and then you turn it, you close it. Oh, I see.
For venous, no need for this one.
Yeah,
But for the meantime,
Arterial,
we have
yeah.
the arterial only.
I see.
Okay. So here we will set the flow of
Yeah, you
0.5
can
or
choose it if you
0.1,
want.
right? I 1
0.5 ml per the
Point-
lowest possible.
For you is 1.
0.5 is very low. It will clot.
Okay.
In a newborn, it will clot. So I
Yes.
never use it. The lowest I use 0.8. I never use 0.5. But anyhow, we are using it with heparin. So
Heparinized.
Yeah, heparinized.
Of course, of course. Sorry. I didn't-
yeah, no, it's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. I've been working on it a long time. It just the concern is this is too long. This is one concern. This will be challenged to put it at the level of the baby. So you need to put
Yeah,
it
yes,
down.
doctor, we will lower down this one.
Yes,
only.
it be and the bed of the baby has to go up and down. Because if it's above, it will give you lower reading. If it's below, it will give you higher reading. So
It should be in the level.
it should be in the level of the baby, at the level of the heart. But this will help. You know, this is the advantage is you don't need to insert another needle because if you don't have this,
Close system.
so you need to open, put syringe, pull the blood bag to pass this. So you remove the blood contaminated with saline and then you take the sample. So basically, if you want a zero, you have to open this to air, close it toward the baby. You have to open it from here, and then zero, which means tells the machine that the atmospheric pressure, which is 760 millimeter mercury, is actually zero. That means the zero. And then you put it back to the baby. So anything above the atmosphere, it will be recorded here. That basically. And this transducer sends the pressure and decode it to digital, and then you'll see it here. So it goes decoding, sampling, filtration, and then
700.
I think
was it?
registration.
You mentioned which 700
Atmospheric pressure.
Atmospheric.
760 millimeter mercury or 1024 centimeter water. So the machine, when we open this to air, so when you this is closed, now it's open to the air,
Yeah.
right? So we're telling the machine any pressure from here is zero actually. And then when you close it here, any extra pressure to this from the baby will be recorded. So this record is above atmospheric pressure. That's what basically we're telling.
Good info for me.
I've been
Thank you,
working on
doctor.
it a long time.
That's the
You know, I started working on arterial in 2005,
hemodynamics.
hemodynamics, and I do lots of smart monitoring. And actually,
The pressure bag is
No, not applicable. Because the syringe pump is doing
no pressure bag. It's just
Okay.
syringe, infusion syringe. Actually, in Ministry of Health, I've converted the adult to pediatric, and I use it in Abdullah bin Amran and Al Qasimi, adult one. So I remove connection and then I do reassemble it myself.
It's the same, but
It is the
just
same.
the same
It is the same.
going with the spike.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the adult, you can see the ICU they're using it
Yeah.
right now.
So we need to demo it on a baby.
Yeah. Sir, anyway, I think now we are in the process of this transducer. This one is fair for you. You can leave it for us.
Yeah, actually, I'll give you a sterile sample,
Sterile sample.
for you guys to actually
Yeah,
use
but
it.
yes, this one. But this equipment, you can leave
It's a
this
sterile.
one for us.
This is all one piece,
No,
right?
for this one,
For
the
demo,
demo
you-
sensor.
just
yeah.
for practicing, you mean?
So which one is the supply? Which one is the permanent?
This is actually the
This
the
is
disposable.
disposable.
This
Yeah.
is the reusable.
Yes.
Do not throw this.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
very expensive, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one.
So the mounting is not reusable. The rest are reusable.
Yes, yes.
This is disposable. This is the mounting is
And we are
reusable.
going to give the free, of course, the, what do you call this? The
Yeah.
contact board.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Single, no? They're not going to use the Venus.
Oh, I can do Venus too. Do you have La Venus? But I don't need right now. But we can do it, of course, in very sick babies, especially with brain surgery. If we'll do brain surgery.
I'll talk to the materials
yeah,
management.
yes, yeah.
You just need to request it
Actu-
after the evaluation.
because we're already on the process of this
Okay.
this one. So we can anyway.
So
I think-
reusable.
Yeah, disposable.
Disposable. This is disposable. This is reusable.
I can leave you now this one just to practice for you guys
How
to.
about this
This one is my demo unit. I'll get it from you once.